Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. Earth signs, we are tuned in for a monthly check-in for the month of February. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We will be tapping in using this traditional tarot. I'll be pulling 10 cards for each sign of this element. And before we get into the message, let's get up into some housekeeping items. If you could, please go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Just to let me know how I'm doing. I would greatly appreciate it. I wanted to call that out, as well as if it's not your message, if it don't apply, let it fly. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone who may need it, right? You can also check out your rising as well as your moon signs to fill in the pieces. Welcome to my new viewers and welcome back to my returning viewers. So without further ado, Taurus, we're going to get up into your message. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I will be pulling, like I said, 10 cards and to see what's going on for my Taurus collective for the month of February 2026. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope all is well with you guys. You're settling into the year of 2026. Nice and easy like. We're going to pull 10 cards and see what my bull gang got for the month of February. What do they need to be aware of? Quick energy check-in. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do my Taurus need to know? Two more cards, please, for my Taurus. Two more cards. One more card. All right, Taurus, let's get up into your message. You received the 7 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, the High Priestess, the 2 of Swords, the Star, the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands, the 3 of Coins, the 5 of Swords, as well as the 4 of Coins. So for the month of February, as an overall theme for my Taurus collective, I'm picking up on you will need to balance intellect alongside intuition, knowing when to go with the facts versus your gut, Taurus. There will be an equal balance between that in the month of February. So just the general theme of the month for my bull gang is balancing intellect up against intuition, right? Because there is some strategy that my Taurus will need to deploy in order to make some decisions around their future. And some of it is reminiscent of things from the past, it feels like, too, with this 6 of Cups being here. There's things that may trigger you, Taurus, or remind you of something from the past that may make you intuitively respond, right? So this 7 of Swords being here, that is deceit, lies, someone not being forthright, maybe from your past, and someone in your current environment may be sounding like, behaving like someone from your past that turned out to be not so good for you, or at least that's how you declared it, Taurus, right? So, and it really feels as though you'll be feeling someone out. You've met your match with this Queen of Swords and that King of Wands energy. That's a nice ebb and flow, yin and yang energy. The mind as well as the heart being here. The camaraderie and conversation being able to bounce and flow easily between you and this individual. You work well together, right? But there are some bumps in the road in your conversation. There's a problem. There's something in between you and this individual, whether it be that this person reminds you of someone from your past, or there's someone from your past that you may be reconsidering working with, and because they did something to you, you're tossing it around like, if I give this person another chance and they snake me this time, it's my fault. And I'm picking up on a Taurus collective who may feel like, you know what, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Maybe, yes, this person from the past who is appearing and popping up from your past, who may be apologizing, extending an olive branch, or wanting to have a conversation with you, Taurus. You are wanting to be safe and say, you know what, I'm going to let the past stay in the past because it's safer for me here. Because it might have taken you a lot to rebuild, to emotionally ground yourself. It's something about this person that brings up a certain fiery energy that excites you as well as annoys you at the same time. Taurus, there's this can't live with them, can't live without them type energy. And whatever security looks like for you, whether it be not speaking to this person, putting certain limitations to the amount of time you do spend talking to or interacting with this person, you're putting in place guardrails, it feels like, with this Four of Pentacles around this relationship, Taurus, to ensure that it stays where it's supposed to, because you're concerned about your feelings being triggered and pushed in one direction or another. And you don't want to be that vulnerable again. So this is your message, Taurus. We are moving on to my Virgos. Like I said, drop a comment. Let me know how that works out for you, Taurus. But let's see what's going on for my Virgo collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of February. Let's get up into it. Virgos. Virgo. How it go with my Virgos. Let's see. Let's get up into your message, Virgo. All right now. 10 cards, please, Spirit, for my Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That's Virgo energy right out the gate. Let's see what we got, Virgos, for the month of February. What do my Virgo collective need to know? One more card, please. All right, Virgos. Here is what you received in your spread. You got the 10 of coins, the ace of coins, the 5 of wands, the knight of wands, temperance, strength in reverse, the page of cups, the 9 of coins, the 4 of cups, and the chariot. All right, Virgo, let's get up into your message. So I'm picking up on a small few of you who someone is the peacemaker in a family where arguments seem to break out, and they're not arguments where people want to fight, but you can feel the tension in the conversation, and there's a person in the family who someone calls often to be the peacemaker, to shed light, to offer balance in a conversation that might be heated, right, amongst family members. So say, for instance, at my cousin's house, we're having a conversation about anything. It could be politics, religion, one of those hot button topics, right? And we are not seeing eye to eye. And one of the cousins says, I'm going to call cousin so-and-so, and they'll be able to tell me whether I'm right or you're right. So there's someone who often is brought into a conversation or a situation to be the savior, the support, the dun da da da. I got it. You know, they're the one that comes in and is able to smooth things over. But this person might be or starting to feel like they don't want to play that position anymore. Like, don't call me. Don't involve me. I don't want to get involved anymore. I'm sorry, but leave me out of it. Someone may be putting some distance in a group situation and saying, nope, I want to remain Switzerland, you know, non-biased. Don't ask me. No, I ain't coming. I ain't offering no support. I can't help. And someone's upset that maybe someone's not coming to their aid like they once did. They want someone to travel towards them with this chariot being here. Like, why don't you come over here and talk? And someone's like, no, I don't want to, right? Or I'm also picking up on an energy of someone using scarcity as a tactic to make someone come towards them, right? And when I say scarcity as a tactic, meaning, oh no, I'm busy. I can't make it this day. They never have enough time, right? Or they make plans and the person is like, yes, I finally found a date and time where Virgo is available. We're going to have a great time. They get excited about it. And maybe the day before or hours before the date or event, Virgo pulls out. Somebody pulls out, right? And this is being done as a tactic so that this person can be built up and then brought back down. It's like gaslighting. So again, if it don't apply, let it fly. That's for a small few of you. Someone is using scarcity to draw someone in. Like, no, I want you to come to my house or come over here. And, you know, they make promises that are elaborate. Oh, we're going to go out to this fancy dinner, and they cancel that plan, right? They keep doing this with someone until they get them to the point where they say, well, just come to my house, right? And you may not normally do that on a first date, right? I don't go to people's house on a first date. I'm just going to bend that rule because this might not, I might not get another opportunity to hang out with Virgo. or someone is doing this to you, Virgo. So just be mindful of that, you know, that someone is using scarcity to draw you near. All right. So yeah, you got some family stuff going on where you might be the go-between person. You might even get caught up in some family drama, some he said, she said, no, you didn't tell me that. I thought I told you. It's giving some of that. But wait, calm down, calm down. It's not that deep. Yes, giving some of that energy. Just, you know, regular stuff, but be careful with being in the middle of some drama or going to rush in, Virgo, at the aid of someone else, and your peace and your balance is then disrupted with that temperance being there. Following that is the strength in reverse. And the strength in reverse is someone who gives up and says, I've tried everything that I can to help fix, support, nurture, and nothing is working. I'm done. I throw my hands up, right? So just be careful of not just responding to something because of it being a family member on the other end of that phone, right? Because family know how to pull at and tug at our heartstrings in such a way that they can get us to do things that if we had sat and thought about it a little bit more, we might not have jumped so quickly to get involved. But that is your message, Virgo. We are moving on to Capricorn. What's up, Capricorn? What y'all got going on in the month of February? Let's see what's going on. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my Capricorn collective, my sea goats. Yes, yes, yes. For the month of February, what do my Capricorns need to know? Ten cards, please, for my Capricorns. Let's get up into their February check-in. February message for my Capricorn collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, look like we got some things going on. Three more cards, please. All right, Capricorn, let's get up into your message. You receive Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, the Emperor, the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Swords in reverse. You receive the Five of Cups, the Three of Wands, as well as the Lovers. Capricorns are going to have some major things going on with all these major arcana in the month of February. What is that? Out of a 10 card spread, you receive five major arcana here. So some significant relationships, conversations, as well as changes for my Capricorns. I'm really picking up on a Capricorn collective who is evolving in their mind, in their heart. They are growing in such a way. You are evolving big time, Capricorn. Some things have occurred in your life that have been difficult, but it's your time to step through that portal, through what's the word? It's like a rites of passage ceremony is what I'm picking up on. A graduation, an elevation to a higher status. You know, you might have been not as responsible financially in the past. You might not have been as responsible with love. You might not have been as responsible with your career, children, anything, whatever the case may be. And Capricorns are generally very serious signs anyway. They take their lives serious. Wherever they are, whatever phase of my Capricorn's life is going on, they take it serious. They're not, even when they're partying and throwing caution to the wind, these are the individuals that are going to take calculated risks, right? Even when they're having fun, generally speaking. But during this time in February, you're really going to reflect, as well as understand who you are. And if you don't know, you will be shown, right? With Judgment being here and the Wheel of Fortune being here, what you have done in the dark and while by yourself, the Almighty has seen how dedicated you have been, Capricorn. How, like I said, serious, even when it was not as you wanted it to be lax. There was a lax time in your life where you were sitting back and relaxing. So you have always done the right thing. This is integrity. This is honesty. This is people maybe not treating you fairly and you turning the other cheek for the sake of giving and extending grace, right? All of that has been witnessed by the Most High, and you are being rewarded. You will be rewarded by way of reputation, by way of title, by way of how people interact with you. Yeah, you're going to receive your flowers, basically, Capricorn. And even you yourself are going to be able to receive it well, right? Some of us have difficulty receiving compliments, receiving gifts, just receiving. We struggle with that. But the King of Cups does not struggle with receiving compliments. He doesn't struggle with receiving grace, love, and those things. He handles it harmoniously. There's no ego there, and there's no insecurity there. It's the appropriate amount of thank you. You know what I mean? So you yourself, Capricorn, are even going to be like, you know what? You damn right. I did, excel in my career over the past 20 years. I did show up as a damn good husband for the past 20 years. You know what? You daggone right. This is definitely put your hands on your hips, stand in the mirror in your superhero stance and stand there for a damn minute and own that shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, Capricorn. But in the latter half of, or the second half of the month, you may encounter some challenges with a relationship. This feels like a past relationship who wants to give you guys another chance. But the Capricorn is like, Nizal, I got plans for a new relationship. You already on the next relationship, it looks like, Capricorn, because with this Ace of Cups to the Six of Swords in reverse, that's somebody wanting to reset and start over. Like, let's start over. Biggie, give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. And the Capricorn is like, Nizzle, go kick rocks, no socks. With this Five of Cups, I'm already waiting to see the return on the investment of a new partnership that I'm really feeling, that I can see the balance and harmony between me and another, the give and the take. I'm already seeing that back from someone else, someone who may not have been in your world for a very long time, or as long as this past person, Capricorn, is showing you 3 times the amount of love, respect, dignity, whatever you were looking for that you weren't getting from this past person that may be wanting to say, oh yeah, I know how to respect you and love you and talk to you nice or give you gifts. Whatever you were asking for or wanting from this past person that you couldn't seem to get, and it might have taken them decades and years to figure out, a new person is already showing you what you've been begging for from the previous person for a while. It's coming natural to this new person. They're making waves with this Lovers card being here in comparison to someone who's trying to spin that block with the Six of Swords being in reverse. But I'm really picking up on a Capricorn collective that's like, oh, that's so sad. Yeah, I feel bad that we didn't work out. Yeah, I remember when we used to have those good times. I also remember all them damn fights we had too. And I think it's best for you as well as I to go our separate ways. And the person's going to be like, with their head down, walking away like this person is in this card. Yep. The Capricorns I'm channeling for, they're going to have to let somebody down easy in the month of February. They're like, oh, you came to your senses. Well, it's unfortunate because you a day late and $1 short. So that is everyone's message. I hope that it helps. And until next time, peace.